can't summon. What am I gonna do? Hey, this is Nern, right? I barely made it through that portal alive. The two dead on the ground chased me from the Black Gem Foundry. They tried to kill me before I warned everyone. Cold Harbor is building weapons and armor that can trap souls! The Forge Master, High Soulbinder Vykand, hired me as a summoner. Questionable, sure, but the pay was too good to pass up. I started asking questions. She wasn't shy with her answers. That's when I realized she was up to something terrible, so I ran. Atronachs. They mine the soul gems and power forges while the Forge Master's workers craft gem-studded armor and arms for an invasion. Somewhere called Solstice. Please, help me shut this place down. I'll pay you! I just can't do it on my own. Can't thank you enough. Go on through the portal. I'll lead you right to the High Soulbinder. Strange talking to people again. Sorry in advance if I'm no help in a fight. I can't manage to summon a thing since I escaped. I'm Dalenor. Summoner, conjurer, friend of Atronachs. Or so I thought. High Soulbinder Vykand approached me with a contract to summon hundreds of them to power her forge in Cold Harbor. It seemed simple enough, and the offer was too good to refuse. In hindsight, I should have done research, asked more questions. It didn't seem suspicious at the time. I take a lot of odd jobs to get by. Contact with extraplanar entities is normal for me. I learned not to judge their requests. I take whatever I can get. This job was so different from the usual spread in Fargrave. I probably should have been more careful. I just wanted to display my summoning ability to someone who might care for once. She agreed to teach me how to summon Cold Flame Atronachs. The Worm Cult specializes in them, but I didn't want to join a cult just to expand my skill set. They're the only elemental Daedra I never learned to summon. It's a mine, refinery, and a foundry. High Soulbinder Vykand built it atop a huge deposit of black soul gems for the sake of efficiency. Feels about as nice and welcoming as the rest of Cold Harbor, which is not at all. She oversees all production at the foundry, and she's an experimenter. She mentioned some new technique in the works, refracting souls through black gems like a prism. I didn't stay long enough for a demonstration. Saldezaar, the Quarrymaster, manages the mining operations. Barely met him, but he complained a lot about the other foundry leaders. And there's the Atronachs. I summoned them to do a job. If we interfere with that, they'll fight back. Some Prospector slacking on her work, and some Gemcarver griping about quality. Saldezaar took that one personally. Oh, and someone he called Misura, who sounded like the High Soulbinder's second-in-command. Or her assistant? I'm not sure. Well, we can't reason with them. Not because it wouldn't work, but because we just don't have time. They're lesser Daedra. They don't really die, they just reform in the planes they come from. I'll try to see it as a mercy. They take black gems straight from the quarry and affix them on weapons and armor. Terrible implications, right? A blade made of gems that can instantly trap the soul of its victim, empowering it further. But that's not the worst part. Oh, I was gonna say the worst part was that these armaments look really impressive. Wait till you see, the Foundry really knows what they're doing. But no, you're right. Outfitting the Worm Cult with them is, yes, objectively much worse. I want to blame it on spent magicka, but it can't be that. To think that I summoned my poor Atronachs to be complicit in some terrible atrocity against Nern, it's locking me up somehow. I feel terrible. I thought this was a dead end, so I drew a dagger and faced the portal. The first one basically fell on my blade. The second one tripped over the body. I started stabbing. I've never killed anyone that way before. My Atronachs always protected me. It's too late. I already ordered them to obey the Foundry Masters. I never would have summoned them if I knew they were going to be doing this. They're my friends. I enjoy their company. More than I enjoy the company of most mortals. I guess it's a little short-sighted to assume everyone's the same there, especially considering how long I've been away. If we make it out of this, maybe I'll come back for a while. and hopefully bring some of my Atronach friends with me. I'm Dalenor. In hindsight, I should have done research, asked more questions. It didn't seem suspicious at the time. I take a lot of odd jobs to get by. Contact with extraplanar entities is normal for me. I learned not to judge their requests. I want to blame it on... I thought this was... It's too late. I may spend my time in other planes of oblivion, but I never want anything bad to happen to Nirn. I'm just a little out of touch with the goings-on there. Clearly, that needs to change. I'm in hindsight. I thought it's too late. Thinking like that is why I decided to spend all my time in the planes of oblivion. I don't have to be friends with the people of Nirn to want to keep it safe. Just like we don't need to be friends to work together. This road to the west will get you to the Quarrymaster. You go on. I'll try to get that gate open. Damn! That gate was wide open before. This gate would bring us straight to the High Soulbinder. It's sealed tight now, though. The long way takes you right to Quarrymaster Saldezaar, behind a gate like this one on the far side of the quarry. If I can't unlock this, I'll meet you there.
This lot's good for nothing. They could move slow if they trudge through Azure Plaza.
And most of all, it is that Quarrymaster.
They can't even scream.
Don't tell me you grew soft on these elementals, like that pathetic summoner.
I'm not! I'll make use of them. Every last bit of them. Oh, you'll see.
Get shattered!
to learn, but quick to fight! Just come crawling back.
You can't move this measly bunch of gems? Pathetic! More walking refuse? Make yourself useful, or shatter like the rest! Pathetic mortal! I'll flatten you! Pieces with you! Atronachs will break you! I'll put you in the ground! I won't fail!
The main gate's shut tight. We'll have to go the long way through the refinement factory. Wait. Are those my stone atronachs? What did he do to them? I don't understand. Stone atronachs are perfect for clearing a quarry just as they are. But the Quarrymaster was using their heads to, what? Crush black gems into more workable pieces? Make them suffer? Why would he do that? I know. Subjugation and suffering is this plane's bread and butter. But in a lot of ways, Daedra are like us. They might serve a prince, or they might have their own aims and ambitions. I thought these Soulbinders might be free thinkers. Vykand mentioned something about forging the Soulbinders into her own Dremora clan. Something about the Deathbringers and a power vacuum? I don't know. I was a little stunned by how open she was. That's when I realized she intended to soul trap me. She's in excess of soul gems, but lacking in mortal souls. I imagine she takes what she can get to keep at her experiments. I didn't know one could refract a soul through a soul gem like she's done. The effects are eerie and concerning. You'll see. I didn't see much of it before, but it's where they sent my iron and storm atronachs. I know it houses their central forge, and I remember something about heat treatment for black gem clarity. So, expect it to get hot. Right, I saw some gems take on different colors as a result of the treatment. High Soulbinder Vykand told me they could separate out or siphon particular essences from a soul. Refractions, she called them. Brilliant stuff! but very concerning. Oh, I hope not? I mean, I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. I'm pretty sure Vykand was still in the experimentation phase with her refracted souls. Not like we need another reason to shut this place down quickly, right? Look, that armor I mentioned, the weapons. They've forged so much already. Keep fighting until you reach the central forge. I'll catch up after I figure out how to dismantle these. The style and craftsmanship really are something else, aren't they? But they need to be destroyed. I'll stay a moment to figure out how. You go on to the central forge. Don't know what to expect there, but we've got to shut this place down.
My steel with your blood!
When someone interrupts my work. With you! Blister and burn! I may fall, but the Foundry will never die.
That Atronach definitely isn't one of mine. Destroy it while I try to free the others.
blasters for all their work!
This isn't what I summoned them for! They're bleeding my iron atronachs to power the forges. This seems like the only way to set them free. Look! They made a ramp for us to escape! Keep going through the Soulbindery. I'll be right behind you. I hope that ramp means my atronachs don't hate me for summoning them here. Next up is the Soulbindery. The High Soulbinder's overlook is at the very end of it. I remember it being full of experiments, different from the one you just fought. An atronach made of black soul gems. I've nothing good to say for the High Soulbinder's intentions, but I'm impressed by her creativity. And I'm really glad we didn't let that thing lead this foundry.
Withering and pestilence. And someone to test it on. How fortunate.
Destroy them! We're done here. Pressure too much for you? Don't you know who you're dealing with?
The pain's not nearly enough if you can speak through it. Let's see what these other mortals make of what I've done to you.
Prisoner! My healing doesn't work on him like it should. I'll keep trying. You keep going. Vykand used illusion magic to hide these prisoners when I came through before. I sensed it, but was so focused on making a good impression that I didn't speak up. What's wrong with me? Why didn't I question things until it was too late? Count on it. She figured out how to refract morpholiths tied to her own essence so she can amplify her power. Sorry, that's a bit technical. She'll probably use soul gems to empower herself and send refracted souls to siphon you. From my experience, I doubt she'll want to kill you outright. Everything is an experiment to her. Obviously, you can handle yourself physically, but she'll want to test you mentally. When she shows you something, pay attention. Don't be like me. Seems like the effects of that enervation subside with time. I'll make sure he's stable, then catch up with you. I may not be able to fight, but I can help in other ways. I'll come back to free them after we defeat the High Soulbinder, once we know the danger's gone for good. Ready? You should keep moving.
Fountain of Wrath. Another glorious creation. But here comes my next experiment. Contend with them while I go make preparations.
Nerd will be our
Hi, Soulbinder Vykand! I never should have bargained with you!
I thought your summons were your only friends, Dalenor.
Even if they are, your cruel plans for mortals and atronachs end here!
Such noble spirit! I can't wait to break it.
I'm not running from you this time.
Your essence is mine to cleave! Refracted soul! Prove your worth! Experience true weakness!
Tell your ally, one's not like the others!
Refraction! Lay waste!
First one for you! Get it!
Only the clever can see my true colors.
Quick, cast off those illusions!
And now, obliteration.
One refraction can give you shelter. Get to it!
Another refraction for you. I'll leave you helpless.
Show them which soul is draining you!
This soul will beat you till you bleed.
I weakened this one! Take it out, quick!
Dazzled mortals, I knew you would be.
Pass through her doubles to expel her magic!
Souls, so volatile, aren't they?
Get to the immune refractions! The ones she's not siphoning! That was amazing! I think I can finally summon again! Can't believe she's really gone. Time for me to get to work. Even if I had an army of Atronachs, I don't think I could do what you just did. Great work! We made things right, and I can summon again. That'll simplify the work of destroying the Foundry's armaments. You've done enough. People may never know the terrible things we stopped from entering Nirn, but your killing High Soulbinder Vykand and all her underlings is something I won't soon forget. Here's your reward. Thank you again. Go on. My Atronach friends and I will make sure this foundry can't function again anytime soon. Or ever, if we can manage it. I want to break this place down. Brick by brick, gem by gem. Quiet the forges and destroy the armaments. Take revenge on anyone left. My friends and I will get creative on exactly how we do that. I think we'll start in the quarry. I might spend some time in Nirn. I've plane hopped so much. It's been a while since I went back. This whole ordeal made me realize how much I lost touch with where I'm from. That's got to change. Seems like it. Thank goodness for that. I still feel awful for summoning them just to serve these tyrants. I promise to be more thoughtful with my summoning in the future. There's no way they could have. Summoned creatures follow the will of their summoner. My will was that they do the bidding of the Foundry Masters. Being bound to the summoner's will is the price they pay for what I think they ultimately want. To see and explore planes other than their own. Being given a direction, a purpose. I think it's like entering a higher plane of existence for them. But maybe I think that because that's what I want. What I've been looking for all this time.